Okay, let me check if everything is all fine on the front of my mic. Let's see how long it takes me to say okay. Okay, I just heard it. Alright, I don't know why the stream didn't I changed my stream details last night. And then it just reset itself to yesterday's stream. I'm just like, wait, what? First Blood Brisbane. 13 hours ago, you know, notification for Free West Coast. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Yesterday I went live on Twitch, but accidentally went live on YouTube because I got to keep switching the streaming code. Just I can't set both up. I got to keep switching the code around. So I forgot to change my code. And then I was accidentally streamed on YouTube instead of Twitch. But now I switched back, and it's just like it's saying Adelaide Essendon. I'm just like I literally changed the description and everything last night. Why is it still Adelaide Essendon? I literally changed it. It went live with West Coast Frio, so why is it alternating back to the previous stream? What? Bloody Carlton Collingwood today. What? Hello, I'm Branded. Hello, Ethan as well. Hello, Mask. Had my job interview today, Mask. There was no one else interviewing that day, so today. So either that's, but because they offered me, they gave me an interview. I said I can't do that day because I'm working. So they offered me a second one. I said no, I can't do it, and then a third one. So maybe that's why. But the place I'm interviewing for, they got two branches where they need workers, and they're trying to see if they can alternate me between two, and one's pretty close to me. So it's and the pay is like better than where I am right now. So I'm now contemplating. Oh, can I possibly get an early package from my current work? Because if you stay till the end, you get redundancy. I'm just like, it's Friday, right? It is Friday today. But yeah, I'm not successful yet. It's just I felt like I did well. I spent a bit of last night looking at researching the company. I'm just like, oh, okay, they have these values. Okay, let me just think about this in my head. I got asked none of it in the interview. Just call up, say I'm sick. Is that legal? To accept a second job but then say at your first job, nah, I'm sick, I can't make it. And the whole time I'm working somewhere else. I asked him about holidays as well, and I told the guy, because I was interviewed by the assistant manager, I literally told him I got flights booked for the first 10 days of June, and he's just like, yeah, that's fine. He said like you can use your holiday allowance early, because I explained to him like the place I'm working at is shutting down, so he's still got to like feed it back to his managers though, so. But he seemed fine with it. But it's pretty good. It's a different job, but doesn't seem like it's gonna be too bad compared to where I work, because it gets really busy where I work. Not recently though, but there's reasons for that. Carlton, David Curse. Oh yeah, I just checked the scores. So Collingwood beat Port Adelaide and Carlton beat GWS. It's not good for my tips. Of all the games that the Giants lose, is that one. For flip's sake. It's not the same thing, no. But it would be. It's a. So I thought something happened. It's not. It's definitely not the same job, but it's in the same sector. But it is practical. But it's just I'm not expecting it to be the same level of challenge as my current job, because my current job is like this big building, and I worked during COVID times as well where it was chaos. And I looked at the place I could be working at. I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty good. And I haven't seen the other place because they're trying to look for two branches. So I haven't seen the other place, but apparently the other place is even smaller than the one I saw, and I'm just like, that's actually not too bad. These scores do not tell the whole story. Collingwood came back from 31 points down halfway through the second quarter. 73-point turnaround. Carlton were 20 points down halfway through the third, kicked 10 goals out to 1 afterwards. Lions, another miss. Brisbane are starting really well here, but 1 goal, 2 behinds. Could have been 3 goals. Like, there's no touch here. All 3 were set shots. I mean, that one was a set shot, but still. All 3 were shots. All 3 were shots. Is what I'm saying. Geelong can punish you. That's the point. Especially this year. So 2 massive comebacks. Okay. Carlton have done that a few times this season, and one against Brisbane. I will be watching the other game as well, but I have it on mute. I won't listen to the commentary. But yeah, don't expect too much of me like going crazy about the other game. Like, it could be a classic game, but obviously I'm mainly gonna watch it in the last quarter because of this game. I'm gonna be. The point is, my focus is on this game more than that game, but I'm still gonna keep my eye on it. But I mainly say something when there's goals, babe. Basically. The Pies are back. Big trouble for everyone. Damn it! Damn it! They've realised that I'm not coming back to Australia this year. For flip's sake. I was happy to be there when they were down, though. It was still good memories. Whatever happens this season. To watch them get smashed 3 weeks in a row was just really funny. The third game was a bit closer than the other 2, but still. Right at the end, they were, Saints were getting enough, and then they started leaving. It was funny. "38 scoring shots could have been a 100-point win." 38 scoring shots, 17-21, okay. Jeez. I didn't click to check the goals and behinds, I just saw the score. I've literally just kept it open and on the screen. I've literally just had this open on my phone like the last 10 minutes. Alright, good defensive mark there. What was that? Just kick the ball off, why don't you? Great kick that was. My word, mate. Danger. He's showing that he is danger. "14 of the last 18 goals to the Pies, 8 in a row to the Blues before Geelong's kicked 3 of the last 4. Have the Giants had their bye round yet? I probably should know if that's the case. They probably have. No, they played 6. Yeah, no, they've had a bye round. Yeah, opening round. Yeah, they've had a bye round. Who they got next? I'm paying attention a lot to the Giants games because I genuinely think they can win the flag. Okay, they got Brisbane next week. That's at Manuka. That's 50, yeah? Is that a second 50-metre penalty? 100-metre penalty to Brisbane Lions. Tom Hawkins not happy. I swear down, Brisbane, you better get a goal out of this. 100-metre penalty, yeah? Double 50. This better be a goal, my friend. Oh, the goal's there for reaction friendly. Yeah, there you go. There's a goal. Sorry, I saw that question earlier. I forgot to answer it. It depends on the hours. So there's no fixed shift. I said I can't do mornings. I did say that. They asked why. I said I didn't say AFL. But yeah, I said I have commitments in the morning, and I do. To be fair, aside from AFL, I do actually have commitments. In fairness, and I don't mean YouTube. But yeah, they have an afternoon shift, an evening shift, and a night shift. So yeah, it depends. Because the afternoon shift still starts at like midday to 2 p.m. and AFL night games are like 10:30. So it's not as friendly as my current job, unfortunately. But you know. Excuse me. So if I was to work a night shift, that could definitely work. But other shifts, you know, depends. But then, of course, I could do earlier games as well. There is that. Another notification for the Adelaide stream right now. There is another job I'm considering going for, but it's like the pay's not the same. And I've got an interview on Wednesday as well for something else. But that's night shift only. And that would be AFL friendly in fairness, but yeah. Good mark for the Lions. Hipwood gets the mark. Gotta live your life too, bro. Yeah, this is what I'm contemplating. Because my current job, because they're shutting down, you get like a package. You get like a week's pay for every year you work there. So it's like it's actually like to get a whole month's pay just like that would be really good. And I think at my place you actually get more than that actually. So I'm trying to see if I can still get that because you can get it early, but I gotta look at company policy. I gotta ask people, can I get that early and also get my new job? That's the question. of the security on my to log into my work online thing. I gotta approve it on my phone. Is this you logging in? Yes. Currently unavailable until 2 p.m. Oh, piss off. Hipwood, what is that? Gotta live your well, the one with the lower pay, you can say in an interview, well, this place already offered me a job paying this much, can you beat that? If they don't offer you the job, just lie. I could do that. I tried to log into my work to check something, and the system is down until 2 o'clock. To be fair, the pay's pretty good. For this other job I'm looking to apply for, the pay's not too bad. It's a big mark for Geelong. Haven't scored yet. If it's low pay and you wouldn't take it, may as well ask. Worst thing to do is say no and you lose nothing. Maybe they say, okay, how about £2 an hour more? Yeah, fair. That's behind for Geelong. The big thing about Brisbane is they can't keep it up for 4 quarters this season. That's what it feels like anyway. Even when they smashed Melbourne last quarter, they dropped off. Melbourne almost, I think, didn't they half the margin or something? So Brisbane having a good quarter, but only being 14 points up is an issue. Especially if Geelong starting to get into the game now. Oh, what a stupid goal to concede. It's good play from the Cats, but that is awful defending. You're just giving them a goal. Here's a free goal, mate. Here you go. Blithering idiots. Hello, Richie Productions. How you doing? Welcome. I didn't say welcome to Ben either. Welcome to the stream, Ben. Do I think Tottenham can beat Arsenal in the coming weeks? Yeah, for sure. Whenever Arsenal play Tottenham, it's pretty much either team can win. That's always been the case, I feel. Well, not always, but like the last 14 years or so. Yeah, about the last 14 years. Before that, it was just most of the time it's just like Arsenal going to win this game. But Spurs have obviously improved since Harry Redknapp days. But yeah, for the last 14 years, it's been it's hard to predict who can win this game. Both teams have beat each other multiple times. And O'Reilly, go Lions. You should tell them to stop defending badly. They just gave a goal away to Geelong for free. If this gets boring, may switch to the free West Coast. Oh, there's still a little bit of time till then. You're a Tottenham fan, never mentioned trophies. Ha! Ha! Never mentioned trophies, yeah? Don't worry, both our teams are failures, to be honest. But historically, ha! You've got 2 trophies in 30 years, mate. Get good. Your last league was in 1961. Oh, only won 2 in your whole history. We've won 13. Eat that. And we have the most FA Cups. Like, I think four more than you. But I'll give something to you though. You do have more European trophies than Arsenal. Arsenal's European trophies are very embarrassing actually. We got 2, but both competitions don't exist anymore. You got 3. One doesn't exist anymore, but you got 2 UEFA Cups, which is now the Europa League. So at least you got that over us, you know. But domestically in England, but don't worry, we are failures too. North London in general, not doing well. So it's like we laugh at each other, but at the end of the day, we're both just failures. It's just that we're more successful failures than you are, but we're both failures. And then there's Chelsea who've won everything, but also failures at the moment because they're like 10th. But Chelsea are the rich failures. We are the successful failures, and Spurs are the failures. But at the end of the day, we're all terrible at the moment. So I say that while we're second, 2 points away from first. But oh, that's a great goal for Geelong. That was a good finish. That Brisbane have given them this. They haven't given them that goal, but they gave them the first goal, and that led to the second goal. As great as the second goal was. If this gets boring, I read that. I thought you liked Eagles, Riley. I don't know. At this point, we don't know who Riley is. Is he Ravino in secret? We never seen Riley and Ravino in the same room. I'm just saying. Switch to Freo game to avoid boredom. You're a Liverpool fan. Yeah, Liverpool fan. Liverpool are very successful. The second most successful team in England. The most Champions League of any English teams. The most Champions Leagues of any English team. I said that wrong. Use the wrong plural. So, you know, I'll give you that. Liverpool are the team I least hate in the Big Six. So you get the Big Six, you get, obviously, my Arsenal. Hate Man United. Hate Chelsea. Hate Tottenham. And then you got Man City, Liverpool. Man City, they bought their way into it, so don't like them. So Liverpool are my least hated team out of that bracket. So aside from Arsenal, obviously. You work near Tottenham Station. Oh, do you really, mate? Harley Reid looks really good. He dominated against Tigers last week. Go on, Joe. Mr. Danaher. Channel your big goal, Danaher. That is a big goal. No, it's a behind. That could have been Craig on 350, but it is not. Be pleased to know Tottenham and Melbourne is a dump. Tottenham are playing at the MCG in May. After the Premier League ends, they're doing like a friendly match, I think against Newcastle. Like, literally like a few days after, they're playing at the MCG. Maybe Tottenham players should visit Tottenham in Australia. You only got about 5 trophies less than Man City. And most of Man City's trophies came in the last 10 years. So, just bear that in. Not last 12 years, last 13 years. Because obviously they were bought by a prince of a country in 2009, I think. Then they won their first league in 2012, and then in like 50 years or something, they won the cup the year before that. Hello, Mustin, welcome. Hello, Mark, welcome. Mark always says Travis first when he arrives. It's his signature comment. Welcome to the stream. You're an Eagles fan and a Sandford, but a Crows fan and quite a late fan. And a Brisbane Lions fan. Oh, it's a Mark. Mark's right behind. I don't know why I said Mark. I saw a shot hit the post. I'm just like, yeah, it's a Mark. I've got my mind mixed up. I was just like, damn it. 5 behinds for the Lions. These are all shots, by the way. There's no touch behinds or rush behinds. These are all shots that they're missing. And this is considering they've played well this quarter. Mostly, at least going forward. Just apart from the shooting, which is the most important part going forward. Shooting accurately. And they literally gifted Geelong a goal as well. Thought it was 08 with City. I said 09, so it was pretty close. Need to get to an Arsenal game at the MCG one day. Always gets 95k plus. Might be the best atmosphere to see them play. Hello, Mr. Cat. Welcome. Would be surprised if one of us might be results. I think Riley might be, because Riley rigged polls last a few streams ago. And we have never seen Riley and Vino in the same room. I'm just saying. For anyone that doesn't know, it's been about 5 years since I uploaded a Club Songs reaction. But I did do one. It is available on the vlogging channel. I decided I wanted to put it over there because I wanted to grow it a bit anyway. And I planned to do this video from a couple weeks ago. And I thought, hey, I'll put it on this channel. I recorded it yesterday after the Essendon game. That's a fake, Mr. Cat. You're really Mr. Cat, says Mars McGee. Ben Parsons says, so am I. Right, everyone's Mr. Cat, okay. It's pouring a bit in Brisbane, isn't it? It is a rainy state. But doesn't it rain more in the summer over there? Isn't it coming out of summer? The bottom 3 teams you hate the Premier League are Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City. Yeah, that's fair. Obviously, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal they all hate each other, just like a triple threat. It's a bit like, in AFL you have like Collingwood, Essendon, Carlton, Melbourne, Richmond, and they all hate each other. Similar thing with Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham. So, and obviously Man City, I assume, because they've got all the money. Because I don't like them either for the same reason. I don't think they play that exciting football. They play football that works, but like it's very robotic the way they play football. It's very like it's too organized. It's not fun. It's players don't have freedom in that team. I feel like you look at a player like Grealish. He was so good at Aston Villa, meant to Man City. The system doesn't fit him because that's what it is. It's a system. It's like it's not exciting, but I guess it works because they win things. Could be delayed by lightning. Can you imagine? Imagine if Carlton end 2 undefeated starts to the year in consecutive rounds because they will have the Cats next week. Do they? Oh, for flip's sake. And it's at the MCG as well. Interesting. There you go, 4 points, quarter time. Really, the Lions should be doing better than that. They had a good start, missed a few shots, and then literally gave Geelong for a gift their first goal. And that led to the second goal as well, which is a great goal, probably the best goal so far, actually. And the Lions have missed more chances. So, yeah, considering that, and considering the fact that the Lions have been unable to maintain good form for 4 quarters, it's looking like Geelong will do the job tonight. I hope I'm wrong. Imagine if Carlton was still undefeated, at least they'd be 0-6. Yeah. Will I watch Anzac Day? Unlikely. I remember last year I actually tried to wake up, but I didn't do it. I woke up with 4 minutes left in the last quarter. 6 a.m. is so early. It's like I finish work at midnight and then. I've also got an interview on Wednesday when the Anzac Eve game starts. So if I'm lucky, I'll get home for the second half. Literally, the game starts at 10:25 a.m. and I got interviewed at 10:30. You start work at 6 a.m. every day. Yeah, but you're used to that. I've never gotten used to mornings. Even at school, I was like late most times. I've never enjoyed getting up early either, apart from on holiday. Oh, I got tour at 4 a.m. Yeah, sure, I'll get up. When I'm at home, bro. This bloody camera is trying to transfer some photos. No video. Should interview AFL might get hired. I'm considering, so far, at the interviews I've had, I'm considering today's job more than the other one. I've not had the other one yet, but, Yeah, but both of them are not too bad in terms of distance, but not as convenient as the one I work at now. But it is what it is. I've even looked into like working at the cinema I go to, because I go there all the time anyway. But like, I'm fairly certain the pay is not that good. I'm gonna check now actually. What's their pay? Oh, their pay's awful, man. Mine's better than that. Is that how much they get paid, bro? I've just seen their maximum pay for an hour. I'm just like, I haven't got that low since I started working 4 years ago, mate. You know, I got a pay rise this month. It's like ironic, isn't it? Since it's shutting down the store. They're not. I mean, it's a big company, but they're shutting down the branch anyway. Here's your pay rise. Enjoy it. With a Hawthorne cap, maybe one of the interviews and notice gives you the job. Do I support NRL team? I do not, but I have watched a few clips of NRL. It definitely looks fun. What's the pay at the cinema? Maximum $10.98 an hour. Maximum. That's for a team member. So like a regular cinema worker. There's a Starbucks inside the cinema. I don't know how much you get paid to be a barista. There's also a maintenance worker, maintenance person. You're working on the screens, I guess. What does that person get? It doesn't even say what the wages for that. For be like £5, and the minimum's like what's the UK minimum wage? It's like 10 or late nines. It depends on your age as well. That's another thing. Age 21 or over, 11.44. Oh, it's gone up. But if you're 18 to 20, it's 8.60. So this is from. Okay, this is literally this month. This month. From 1st of April 2024. So this is the thing. There you go. So for an adult it's that, and then if you're younger, gee, $6.40 for a 16-year-old. Yeah, my word. What's the accommodation offset? Yeah. Had a subsidized version that could apply to the manager of a cinema. Well, at least you work at cinema, you get free movies. Hey! That is a pretty good deal, to be fair, but yeah. Thoughts on Son? Great player. Maybe the best Asian player to play the Premier League. Which team am I supporting? I prefer the Lions and Freo. I just realised the Freo game started. Yeah, I prefer the Lions and Freo to the other teams that are playing. Gonna have that game up as well, but I'm gonna have it on mute. Why can't I see that game? Why can't I see the Freo game on this? What, enough? Okay, I got it. West Coast are winning, guys. Oh yeah, I saw a comment from Carlo, right? Because Carlo at the start of from a prediction video, he said West Coast will not beat Fremantle, not guaranteed. He just tipped West Coast to win for this round. I'm just like, you're contradicting yourself, mate. Hello, Australia. Good morning. Yeah, good morning to you too. Is this job went for today standing, sitting, or walking? Both standing and walking. It's definitely not sitting. My current job involves a bit of sitting, but that's only the last year or so because I've been on like a stock management team. But I was mostly working practical up to for most of the 4 years. Go Zorko! What's the play this song from Fast and Furious? Is that Zorko's song choice? Yeah. So I recorded a video just before this stream. Need to just transferred it to my computer and now I've got to charge the battery. Forcing your results. Very surprised. I mean, I'm not that surprised by Collingwood because I thought that could happen. But I did tip Port. But the Carlton game I'm surprised by. I thought for sure the Giants would win that. You seen West Coast missed a shot? Early tip I got right was the first game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just the first game. So I need the Lions and Freo to win. What about tour guide? You have no experience, but you've been on lots of tours. I guess so. Excuse me. A lot of tour guides kind of know quite a bit, though, don't they? As in, like, they properly like study and stuff. I should get hired as an A4 security guard. I can't get 0 out of 8 because I tipped the Bulldogs. Carlton just took over that game. So crazy to see happening. Yeah, a comeback. Apply for giving tours at Arsenal Stadium. I highly doubt the pay for that is good. I highly doubt it. They've got steward though. They got stadium security at Arsenal Stadium. It doesn't say what the pay is. But like this is only working on a match day. Oh no, it's not even like steward. It's a steward administrator. It's an admin job. What? Oh, they need someone with experience coordinating events. Never mind. They've only got 2 jobs available. And they're both admin jobs, which wouldn't be too bad to be fair, but I have no experience in either one. Yeah, they both require experience in similar jobs, never mind. A train conductor. Yeah, I would be Fat Controller from Thomas the Tank Engine. You need experience for that? There is a security job I've seen that you don't need experience for. And it's within the company I work for. Don't know if I'd actually do that though. The wage for train conductor is actually not too bad, but you still need decent experience even for a trainee conductor. But experience with like cash handling, customer service, stuff like that. Work under pressure. Maybe a singer. A singer? Me? You off your head? Security, all you need to do is be bigger than 90% of people. Freo might have just scored a goal. It's very close to the post though. Yeah, they are reviewing it as I expected. You smell Gold Coast upset tomorrow. Could happen. Could happen. That score review looks very close. How about the army? I'm very anti-war. I'm not anti-army, but I'm anti-war. I know that's very weird. But if I would only join the army if I never had to go into battle. But then why would you join the army then? I'm not going to be a doctor, am I? So it's like if you give me a job in the army, I don't have to fight anyone. Sure. But that makes no sense. That's like saying, let me join the fire brigade. I'm not going to fight any fires though. The fire brigade probably gets paid quite a lot actually. Don't know if I want to be a firefighter. Need a bit of fitness for that one. I know someone at my workplace is has got a fitness to be a police officer, which is not bad. It's like double the wage of what we get. Brisbane will overtake Gold Coast in 10th by percentage and Eagles in 14th. Oh, really? Didn't get enough sleep last night. I couldn't sleep for a few hours. I'm just like, what's going on? And I had an interview at 8:30 in the morning. I'm in bed at 7. I'm just like, I've got to get out of bed. Now it's 11:24 and I got to go to work at 4 p.m. Family Guy writer. Think you're overestimating me there, buddy. What could I possibly write for that show that could be as funny as what they've already put out? Brisbane overtake Gold Coast in 10 by percentage, Eagles in 14. But will the Lions win? That's the question, because they're not comfortable enough. That is for sure. Just realised something. Give me a sec. I forgot to turn my lighting on. And my curtains are all up as well, so I'm surprised I don't look that bad. That's better. Cat cuddler. Is that a thing? So he's making a post. I've just seen a West Coast player just kick the ball straight at a Freo player. Here's your free mark. This is an inside 50 as well. They have missed though. Freo still behind. No, they don't even miss as a mark. Still catching people's houses and wait till they offer a reward and turn it for profit. You what? Private investigator, assassin. All right, mate. This isn't Hitman. God of Buckingham Palace. Can you imagine me as a royal guard? My word. I literally just googled, are there royal guards that are not white? I'm genuine. I've actually never seen one. And they said, yeah, there was one in 1986, and I assume there's been more since then. I was genuinely curious. Like, you got my mind going. I'm just like, are there any brown royal guards? I googled. With the Rangers, Geelong winning. Yeah, but Brisbane can't go 4 quarters. That's the main. They've not shown that in any game this season. So that's the one doubt I have on Brisbane. And they should have been ahead by more in the first quarter as well. On top of that. I want the Lions to win though. Member of Parliament. I'm not getting into politics, mate. That's not me. Eagles have scored another. Who I think is going to win? Freo vs West Coast. Well, my tip is Freo, but at the moment they've had a really poor first quarter. Worst team song in the AFL. I think Freo's is worse than West Coast. Not bad time. There's 2:24 left in the quarter in WA, and in Brisbane there's 5:27 left. So the games are pretty close in terms of timing. Goal Stengel. Brisbane punished. Eagles have got a mark. Goal West Coast. What on earth just happened, bruv? Brisbane win the ball. He's right in front of goal. He hits the post. How do you hit the post from there at that distance? My word. Post again. They've hit the post again. They've hit the post twice in like 2 minutes. Oh my. Twice in a minute. Brisbane, what are you doing, bruv? What are you doing? I mean, the second one is a bit of a harder shot, but the one a minute ago, my word. How they've not got a fourth goal, I don't know. Oh my days. It's raining so hard they can't see. That's not an excuse for Queenslanders. They're used to rain. It rains half the year over there. And Geelong have a mark now. Literally, Mask. He's so close to the goal, right? There's no way you can't see it. The rain has to be extremely heavy for that, and it wasn't that heavy. It's heavy, but it's not that heavy to the extent you can't see the post. He was literally right there. And he hit the bloody post. Ollie Henry was further out and he just scored a goal. Bloomin' heck. It's quarter time in WA, but they have a shot at goal. West Coast. Is that a goal? It is. 25 points for the Eagles. There's a 22-point margin to take into the second quarter. You would think they'll still be ahead at half-time as well. Freo are on something. There's also bad news for Hawthorn. And North Melbourne, I guess. Whoever loses that game is very bad news. As it stands anyway. You can't afford to kick 3-8. Yeah, I mean, Brisbane have been missing a lot of shots from the first. They were very good most of the first quarter, but they missed so many shots. And Geelong are taking advantage fully of these errors. They're doing well. The Cats. Behind Geelong. Saw an article about Orphan having a very bad time to rebuild. Yeah, kind of is. No offense to me. Why would that offend me? I see the Blue Mountains on an advert. That's cool. And it's a credit score advert. One minute left. Brisbane are giving possession away. It was kind of forced, that one, but doesn't seem to be any more goals in this quarter, but you never know. That's just unlucky, that, innit? He just... They both went for the mark. Basically, a collision between the front of someone's face and the back of someone's head. Not the usual head injuries you normally see. They're ready in WA for the second quarter. It is now half time in Brisbane. Taxi driver. That would require knowing to drive and having a license. I have a license. No, I don't. I have a license that requires that enables me to drive under supervision, not independently. Can't forget that because winning percentages towards the end of the season, as that plays a massive part. Yeah, it does. Seeing terrible. I have a disease when Giant Song came on. You what? What are you talking about? As long as you don't crash the cab first day you figure it out. Angry not seeing GWS. I wasn't angry, I was happy. What are you talking about? Who's gonna pull over a cab? Another cab maybe. Oscar McInerney will be subbed out because of concussion. He did not pass the concussion test. Go Eagles! Free are embarrassing, bro. What on earth are they doing? It's all over in Perth. Free are being thrashed. But yeah, they are being thrashed. What's going on? Free are not even in the game. Excuse me. score should be closer than free kick straight. They have 3 shots the entire thing anyway. 3 scores anyway. I didn't even see all of their scores. Maybe one was rushed. I don't know. 8 scoring shots to 3. I think even if they kick straight, they'd still be losing. This game is the stoppable force against a movable object. And currently the movable object is winning. Behind for the Eagles, every point counts. There's a guy at the Acer said defense is important in attack. He might be Riley. Again, we've never seen Riley and Ravina in the same room, so they might be the same person. Rio's defense first game plan is a joke. Eagles have got another goal. 45-3. Were Freo on drugs 2 years ago? Like, how did they get to finals week 2? How did this team make the 8? I don't understand. They had one freak season where they played really well, and that's it. They just went away again. Money me, personal loan. Do they send loans to England? You still have to defend. Being too defensive is not great, clearly. Why is our trading talking like ChatGPT? Freo was in the 8 in 2022, completely missed in 2023, and they might not even make finals in this season at this rate. The entire chat knows this, mate. Why are you saying it? It's like me typing mountains are tall. Yes, everybody knows that. That's why it's called a mountain. It's very big. The next we're going to get comments saying, did you know crocodiles live in Australia? Another mark for the Eagles. Watching no streamer today and then subscribe only chat. You must subscribe for 1 minute to chat. That's a good idea for this channel. Will boost subs. Maybe, but I don't like to limit my chat, to be honest. I like to have it like completely public. But it is a good idea. It is clever actually. That's a behind. I'm watching the West Coast game on silent mode, by the way, so I'm just watching it and just seeing if a shot is close. I don't know if it's gone or not. I'm waiting for the score to go up. Excuse me. If I subscribe only chat, I'd probably have 8K subs. Are you sure? I'm not too confident in that, to be honest, but I guess you never know. But maybe a bit more than what I have. I don't know about 8K. I'm not listening to GWS Giants coach. It was good scheduling. Have half time right as the second quarter starts. Why don't I do this every week? That's a good question, actually. I feel like these later games they only happen in WA, right? It's like for me, it's like it's like there's 10:25, 10:30, 10:50, or 10:40. One of those four. That would be the start time for a night game. But if it's WA night game, it'd be like 11:10 for UK time. But it only ever happens for WA games. I feel like maybe they should put WA game as a night game every week. But because both teams are terrible, we feel like we wouldn't get that many viewers, and maybe that's why. What are next week's Saturday night games? I know they're like doing a double game. There isn't. Yeah, because it is spread out. Because there's a game on Wednesday, game on Thursday. Yeah, that one's spread out. Okay, round 8. Wait, what is round 7 Saturday game actually? It's Frio Western Bulldogs is next week's night game on Saturday. Oh my days. Round 8. Round 8 you got Melbourne Geelong and then you got Eagles Essendon, same timings as today. WA is like 1 to 2 hours. No, it's 3 hours behind me. 1 to 2 hours? What's doing in round 9 then? Round 9. Round 9 they're not doing it. Round 9 are doing same time. Richmond Western Bulldogs, Gold Coast North. It's only 2 hours now. Is it? What, do they not do daylight savings over there? Why has it changed? Why is it only 2 hours now? It was 3 hours before. Yeah, it was 3 hours, then it changed. So now I'm curious why it changed. Did one state decide, you know what, we're not changing the clocks this year? A goal for Freo. It took him a quarter and a half to score a good goal. Richmond Dogs and Gold Coast North on a Saturday night. What idiot scheduled that? I don't know, mate. It's a good question. So look, now we found out why. I've answered my own question. As you can see, Western Australia no longer changes its time. So, yeah, that's why it's not 3 hours anymore. That's why it's 2 hours. So yeah, I assume they just decide not to use it anymore. I don't know when they decided this. But that's interesting. So it's now 3 hours for half the year, 2 hours for the other half of the year. That's I did not expect to know that. So it's also like, wait, Queensland as well is the same, right? They don't do that daylight savings. Actually, I don't need to research that. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna Google something, then I thought, nah, screw it. Yeah, back to this screen. Even though it's half time in the other game, I'm still watching the West Coast game on mute. Round 10 Thursday primetime, Gold Coast v Geelong. This West Coast fashion was more interesting than soccer score at Gabba. Is it though? Because one's close and one's not. And one has rain in it, which is kind of like a different factor. Another goal for West Coast. 52. They're on track for 100 points. If West Coast score 100 points against Freo, I don't know. Think of a forfeit. That's realistic. What we talk about in the vlog? What vlog? What, the movie one? Cinema one? That's because soccer does not get 26-28 scores. That's what you think. Well, it doesn't, but look at this score, mates. Australia 31, American Samoa 0. This was in 2002. It was 2001. So it's 2002 World Cup qualification. Yes. Did Australia even qualify for that one? 2002 World Cup. I'm curious. No one qualified from that continent. Australia now joined the Asian one now, but they weren't part of in 2002. If you guys didn't know, Australia joined the Asian qualifying for World Cup. Probably because the competition on the Australian continent is not very good. You got New Zealand, and you got Fiji, New Caledonia, Papua New Guinea, all very small countries with, not a huge population, so you can't expect them to have good football teams. So Australia were like, you know what? We're going to join the Asian qualifying. We're going to play Japan and China and India and South Korea. That's who we're going to play instead. So they're even playing like the Asian Cup as well, which is a tournament that's like, the Euros, African Cup, whatever. They play the Asian tournament as well. And they've won it as well before, I'm pretty sure. Australia winning an Asian competition is just, there's something funny about that. Partly because Australia is actually moving towards Asia. It will take a long time. We'll all be dead by then, but at some point Australia will be part of Asia. Because it's gradually moving towards Asia. Something about the plates or whatever. Freely capable of scoring like 50 points in the game, they can't come back. They might start here. Sam Sturt. I like Sturt's the Sandford team. I don't know about Sam Sturt. We'll see if Sam Sturt is better than Sandford Sturt. Sam Sturt gets a goal. I did mention New Zealand, yes. You think New Zealand should join the Asian Federation? I don't think they should, to be honest, because they're not that good. Australia actually, they're a lot better than everyone else in their region. So it makes sense for them to go and join up with the Asian, because, they kind of need that competition. I feel like New Zealand are fine where they are. Did you know New Zealand were the only undefeated team in the 2010 World Cup? How is this possible? They drew 3 games in the groups, but they did not qualify for the knockouts. So everyone lost at the 2010 World Cup, even the winner of the World Cup, because they lost their first game. But New Zealand didn't lose. The other 31 teams did. There's a fun fact for you. Of all teams to be unbeaten at a World Cup, it's New Zealand. And it's not rugby or cricket. That's when you know something up. The New Zealand basketball team has joined the Asian Federation, and it's helped them a lot. I feel like basketball's a bit different though. I don't know which countries are good at basketball, to be honest. I know the US are good, and that's obvious why. But I don't know much about basketball. But with football, it makes sense New Zealand stay where they are. Top tier is soccer, South America and Europe. Yeah, so every continent has its own Champions League. It would be the same name. The Asian one is called Champions League as well. There's a South American one. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Copa Libertadores or something. It's obviously a South American name. So they have their own continental tournament. And I think that includes the North American teams as well, I think, as far as I know. I might be wrong. But yeah, they have their own continental, and then Europe's one is the biggest one, the most popular one. And they do actually play. There is a tournament, Mask. I'll tell you what it is. Let me get it up first. It is called the Club World Cup. So it's a World Cup for the Champions League winner from every continent. So yeah, the most recent winner was Man City because they won the Champions League. Let me actually check 20. That's 2025. 2023. There you go. So a team from Europe is England. A team from Brazil, they won the South American one. Our League, the Asian ones. There was two Asian teams actually, so I assume maybe there's two different Asian ones. I mean, no, actually they're Egyptian. I think no, they're Egyptian. Okay, so they're the African champions. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, there is actually one. It's like a tournament. Happens every year. I don't know why there's not one in 2024. That's weird. I guess 2025 is in like January or something then. No, June. Oh, okay. I guess they're making a new tournament. Oh yeah, they're increasing the tournament, so it's not just gonna be winners. That's interesting. Is this a low scoring game this year? I don't know. It might be. But yeah, 2 Brisbane behind to start off the second half. If we had to play the Dogs next week, it doesn't get much easier for them. Be careful, Mr. Cat. Remember what happened 2 years ago? But then again, 2 years ago, Free are actually good. They're terrible this year, so you beat them by like 40 points or something. This time they won't come back. They haven't got Rory Lobb either. He definitely helped a bit in that comeback. You never heard of it? Do the clubs take him seriously? They do, yeah. You've never heard of it because it's actually not that popular. What's more popular is actually the Champions League. But yeah, every continent has its own Champions League, and like they enter a tournament. The winners enter the tournament. So you have to win your Champions League to be in it. But yeah, it's not actually that popular tournament because it happens over like 2 weeks or something. It's a very quick tournament. But they're increasing it, so if they're increasing it, that means they're going to add more teams that are not winners. So I'm curious about that. Every time Mr. Cat says the Dogs get an easy win, Hawks, Eagles, Essendon, and Dogs always get thrashed. West Coast have not got another goal. Meanwhile, Mr. Berry has a chance to put the Lions in front. They've hit 10 behinds today. It might be 11 in a second, because I have no faith when they have said shots, especially this year. Wow! They got a goal! Yes! Let's go, the Lions! Watching no score free against matches is more fun. Only 1 minute to half time, you have to switch back soon. Mars, this is really funny because he blocked you. But if you look at this, you just see Ethan saying, "You can't sing, you can't sing." Man's just hating. He's just like, what's going on? I'm just like, no one cares, mate. No one's replying. What's going on? Is this roast each other session? Meanwhile, Mars can't see any of it because Mars is blocked by him for some reason. So I'm just like, I'm seeing two people talk, and they can't see each other in the chat. It's really funny. And meanwhile, Tranium's just talking like Chat GPT or something. A loss to Geelong means the Gabba no longer a fortress for Brisbane. Dude, dude, dude. First of all, they lost twice in the Gabba already this season, so I don't know why losing to Geelong makes it that way, because it's already been that way. What's he even talking about? He's talking about the Slip Up Songs video, mate. Apparently, I was angry in the Giants song, even though I was excited and singing along. He said I looked. He said I looked angry while singing it. Here comes Geelong. Yep, that's a goal. They have been more accurate. 14 scoring shots to 9, but it's the team with 9 scoring shots that is doing better, and the score is level. Geelong ties it 34-34. This guy's asking to be timed out for 5 minutes. Like, we can literally see the score on the screen, and people in the chat are literally watching the game at the same time, so they can also see the score on their TV. And you're telling everyone, "Oh, this is the score, guys." Everyone can see the score. Man's acting like I stream like this. Do I stream like this? Is this how I'm streaming? Bloomin' heck. I love it. It looks a bit like magic, actually. I'm a big fan of water. Always drink water. I forgot to mention it's half time in the West Coast game. I literally saw the clock tick down for 2 seconds. Ban is too harsh. Like, I only ban for like extreme things. Even though Ethan called me monkey in this stream, but I'm letting him off because of certain circumstances. Uranian Gaming is the alt of the Josh guy who's typing W. Yeah, I kind of felt that. I kind of felt like that sounds exactly like Josh. Only reason I doubted that is because like he's actually I checked his channel. It's a gaming channel, so like he's actually got content on there. So it makes me believe he's not a bot. But maybe it's just Zenith's other account. Maybe Zenith's secretly a top gamer. Only banned an LGBT act. I didn't ban because they were called LGBT activists. I banned because they were a bot. Someone made another account called LGBT activists. They set me up. Because they knew I'd banned them for rigging the polls. And then, because that's their name, it's just like, what? You prefer water with flavouring. That's called a drink, mate. Every liquid in existence has water in it. So yeah, that could be anything. Maybe you prefer oil. Oil has water in it. Go on. Good mark. I think it could have played on, you know. It could have played on and shot, but it's fair enough. Take the mark, take your kick. If I subscribe early chat, there'd be no bots or more subscribers. Either way, advantage. I guess so. But I still kind of don't want to. I could test it with a stream. If they want to chat, they just must click one button first. True. Did you know there's I found this out today. I thought it was pretty cool. In February, they discovered a new species of anaconda in Brazil. It's like a 20. Apparently, it's like 20 feet long. The snake. I'm just like, whoa. I'm not swimming in Brazil then. He said he'd stop. He's not only a bot. He's a liar. Yeah, true. He just said lions miss again. For a second, I thought the Eagles just restarted the game, and then I realized they're just showing a compilation of the goals. The Eagles are safe for at least another quarter. Freo need a big comeback, and it'll take a whole half to do it. I don't think they have it in them. I'm so confused at what's going on in the chat, bro. He said F on YouTube. I've never swear. You swear, why did you? I've never heard David swear in my life. When did I swear? I'm very confused. You talking about yesterday? You took the club songs video? I was reading the options, mate, of the tier list. I have saw it on YouTube though. That is true. Mars McGee made a clip of it. I didn't really realize, there's on your channel there's like a clip section of like, and there's clips of like what people clipped me, and there's an option. I can't find it now. Where is it? Where can I find my clips? Oh, I forgot how to do it. But there's a section where if people made a clip of you, there's a whole page of clips. I don't know where to access it now. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I know yeah. That's the one I'm referring to. How do I access my clips? Damn it. Can't be. What happened to? I forgot how to do it now. I found a page where you have all your YouTube clips, and it's just not there anymore. So Ethan is currently threatening 5,000 people. He says, "I will get your subscribers. You swear again." So that is 5,000 plus 2,000. This one, I think most of it is either from here or here anyway. So we got around 7,000 people. Ethan is currently threatening. If I swear again, 7,000 people are in danger. I'm just saying. I'm just warning all of you to be careful. Be careful. All right. Be vigilant, and we will get through this together. But this all depends on whether I swear or not. So the next time I swear, watch your backs. Did you put the link in the chat? Because it's not there. I didn't see any. I've put all comments on, but I haven't got anything. There isn't. Is anything there? You might have to send it on Steam or something. This game is getting spicy. It is indeed. Hasn't been many scores in this quarter. Very cagey. The last quarter will be very interesting. Remember Geelong Sydney last year? That was like such a bad game. The one at the SEG. Not the battering one. Excuse me. Yeah, there you go. So there's... So like, so this is the clip of me swearing. I'm not gonna play it, but yeah. But there's like a page on YouTube where there was a page on YouTube where you can see every clip that everyone's made of you, and people have made clips of me aside from this one, and I'm just like, where is that page? Maybe it's like I can access it through here. There's got to be a way to access. Where's the all clips section? There was a page I was on. Actually, I'm going. I can go on my history. That might work. I also got a channel called Davidoff Clips. I got to be careful. I think it's called Davidoff Plays now. No, it's still called Davidoff Clips. My channel called Davidoff Clips. Yeah, I got a channel called Davidoff Clips. So I gotta. I forgot what one of my channels is called. There you go. I found it. I found it from my history. YouTube.com/feed/clips. They're currently playing classic footage of AFL on the broadcast. Yeah. So this. So this is every clip. One was clipped by me, apparently. No, it's not. Okay. So you got Aaron Loxmore. He clipped something from Suru video. Still my high speed video on this channel, and will not be beaten for a while. Epic Indian clipped 3 here. 4, 5. He's got the most clips here. Big Man clipped something. Something. Bebop Badass. Clipped by BF. This is a movie parody. I'm not surprised that was clipped. Davidoff swears. So that's every time someone has clipped one of my videos. I didn't realize that was a thing until like 2 days ago. You have to go clip me in meeting. No, I didn't say that though. Actually, I did say that. Shit. I just swore. Oh no. There's 7,000 of you in danger. And it's a goal for Geelong right now. Maybe I swore because of that. Bro, I'm watching round 19, 2012, West Coast v3 on one screen. I'm not even joking. That's what they're playing at half time. On the other hand, Geelong have just, gone ahead. I wish there was a way to like put someone on timeout without deleting their comments. That'd be so cool. Like when you block someone, that's fair enough. Take away the comments, but like when you put someone on timeout, it still removes the comments. If I could time out someone without deleting their comments to see so people can see how stupid they are when they rewatch it, that would be ideal. David, did you know Brisbane used to be a team called the Bears, but merged into a team called Fitzroy? Is that you, Ultranium? I've got a question for people. I've got an interesting question. Okay, let's say, for example, the AFL decide in a few years that we have 19 teams, we are not going to increase it to 20. Instead, we're going to merge two clubs. And the fans get to vote which two clubs they are. What would you vote for? Which two clubs would you combine right now to make it back into the 18-team league? I'm very curious about this. Lance Buddy Franklin is one of the most prolific goal scorers ever, goal kickers ever, getting 1,000 goals. We need a poll. Yeah, but what would the four options be in that? What four options am I doing for a poll? Or should I do three and an other? North and Tasmania. Suns and North. Kick North out, nobody cares about them. Hawks and North. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ultradium thinks Hawth and North should merge. You having a laugh? That's like merging Collingwood and Essendon. Makes no sense. There's a Q&A option on I want to know what this is. I'm curious. Look at this, right? You go on here, like you get to start a poll here. There's also a Q&A thing. What's the point? Like you could ask me, you can literally ask me anyway, and I answer it in person. Like what? I'm curious. Hi. I want to know how this works. I'm just testing it. Oh, it just removes the chat? Nah, that's stupid, bro. Look, it goes to a different screen, right? It goes to a different screen and the Q&A's here. And then you go back to the live chat there. What's that about? Nah, this is over, bro. Q&A is now over. What on earth is that, bro? That's silly. I used to do Q&A videos, but I stopped doing them because no one asked me questions anymore. I was using questions from like my mates on Twitter. I'm just like, yeah, I'll stop this. Those are fun videos though. There was one where I prank called someone and swallowed cinnamon in the same video. I left my mate a voicemail. This is a fun time, but the people stop asking questions. Last one was in 2017 when I was in Dubai. 1 billion lions or the sun? What a thumbnail. Yeah, this one, the prank calls one. That was my best Q&A. Because I prank called some people that I knew, and that was funny. Oh, there's my logo hat. Did I get rid of it? I don't know where that hat is. I want to get it. I found my hoodie. Touch behind for the Lions. So for the Geelong, sorry, but Lions saved themselves for now. 6 points behind. I had a few. Oh yeah, I had to eat grapes with not grapes. Sorry, I had grapes with Nutella, and then pasta with ketchup. That was a weird time. I drank soy sauce in that one. And then people start asking questions. I'm just like, yeah, those videos are done now. I'm watching this 2017. You haven't heard those videos. Yeah, those were classic Davidoff. Those were some of the first videos I made that were like IRL. It was mostly gaming before that. But those are fun videos, but then questions stopped being asked. I'm just like, never mind. Seven-point lead for Geelong. Brisbane don't look competent enough to do the job, so we shall see. Second half has begun in WA. You're going to keep riding the Eagles train. I'm pretty sure they fly, mate. C-Boss Super. What company is that? Who will finish higher in 2025? Ah, that's a good question. But my page just froze. Look. It just froze. The page it just froze. What on earth? It's up now. Why am I seeing votes change? I swear you can't change a vote. The poll went from 100% to 67. Excuse me, sorry, it went from 67.33 to 100.0, then back to 67.33. I'm just like, how does that happen? flip is this? Hmm. Answer on the numbers and hold the phone to the mic so we can hear. You what? You fell asleep last night, so you learned this morning you defeated Adelaide. I was wondering where you went. The chat was so dead. Mr. Cat left as well. Mr. Cat wasn't there for like the second half or something. I'm just like, oh, what's going on here? I just end the stream then. Because like half the comments were just Joshy saying I'm not a bot. I'm just like, nobody asked. Morning, Jaden. Probably a good thing the last 2 minutes if you don't know what would happen. That'd be too tense. It was very tense, yeah. Jack Darling has 513 goals for West Coast. Not bad. I thought the best known as the guy who dropped the mark in the goal score minutes ago in the 2018 Grand Final. Oh well, they still won that Grand Final. If the Eagles lost that game, it'd be the biggest bit in AFL history. I still remember that play they did to get that mark to Sheed. What a way to win the flag. Go Geelong. Honestly, I can't see Brisbane overturning 14 points. That sounds hilarious because they got 17 minutes of the 20-minute quarter, but I honestly can't see them overturning 14 points. I'm genuinely serious. They have not shown that they can. Thanks for the support today, guys, by the way. It's been a good turnout today in the stream. I've been enjoying reading the chat, mostly anyway. Just thought I'd show you this. These are my streams from 2024. So that's WWE. So aside from tipping, my most viewed AFL streams are Hawthorn games. Currently, we're on 212, so we're getting closer to Hawks Geelong. My highest viewed stream is WrestleMania Night 2, that's 743, so we need a finals game, I think, to catch that one, or if I do Anzac Day. And then Gold Coast Hawthorn 254, so on track to be at least the best non-Hawthorn one. But yeah, I appreciate the support. I just thought I'd just use this opportunity to say that. Here comes Geelong again. West Coast are on 71 points now. And the score. So because you can't see each other's comments, Mars McGee says ban EKV if he doesn't block you. I think that's a bit harsh, to be honest. So I'm not going to do that, but unfortunately you can't see each other. It is what it is. You could ask him to unblock you. So 58% of the 12 votes say that West Coast will finish above Fremantle in 2025. Got a question for you guys. Here you go, it's coming. No, wait. pressed the wrong button. When the Tasmania Devils join, would you rather 20th team or merge 2 clubs? And if it's merged 2, try and comment which clubs you'd merge. I think that's a good poll right there. It's already got 3 votes, and all of them say 20th team. I don't think I ever said welcome to the stream to 69. He's been here a long time. Welcome to the stream, 69. Just pretend I said this an hour ago. Need option 3, kick 1 out of the existing teams. Yeah, true. Damn it. When it goes to 19 teams, we buy every week. There's a buy every week right now, and we only have 18. I mean, Geelong have won the game. I'm going to restart the poll. There's a reason for that. And that is because of what Mars said, and it makes so much sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. There you go. A bit dodgy of capitals, but it makes sense grammatically. Aside from the capital letters. So, when Tasmania Devils join, would you rather a 20th team, you take 1 team away, or you merge 2 clubs? Comment which 2 or comment which team. Someone did vote remove a team. I hope to see a comment there. Kick out Collingwood. Yes! Kick out Collingwood, I agree. Kick Collingwood out! They can play VFL. Surely they would like Eagles. No, I like Freo more than the Eagles. And I also tip Freo. We've got 1 for North to go. Why is no one saying Gold Coast? People want Gold Coast in the AFL? How dare you? There is no team more irrelevant than Gold Coast. Even though they're good this season. Kick out Hawthorn. How dare you? How dare you, Ben? We have heritage. Another goal, Geelong. They deserved this margin. When the Lions were on top, they didn't capitalise. This is what happens. And as I said, the Lions can't go 4 quarters this season. They need a big lead to win. And, for example, Melbourne. And even in that game, Melbourne started to come back a bit in the last quarter. You don't mind the Suns. They don't do much, to be honest. The horse pretty relevant right now. Nah, we're not irrelevant. We're just terrible. Irrelevant teams don't get night games. We played a night game last week, mate, against Gold Coast. 2 weeks ago. Especially when you consider there's North v Gold Coast and Richmond, was it Richmond St Kilda, and as night games on Saturdays. It's quite clear that AFL does not know how to do the right night games. All right, and on top of that, we also have the Easter Monday game. Okay, and that's not a night game, but it's a pretty big game. Anzac Day isn't a night game. I mean, there's a night game on Anzac Day, but like the main Anzac Day game isn't a night game. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Should rename Gold Coast to East Coast. Yes. I can back that. Maybe that should be the 20th team. North Coast. North Coast Crocodiles. Forgets Gold Coast so much. Been to Australia 3 times, never gone to Gold Coast. I've been to Queensland twice, still haven't been to Gold Coast. There's still half a quarter left, bro. Pray for Brisbane. Harley Reid has been on fire today. I've just seen a replay of that, Mark. That's his third goal. It feels like he scored 6. Every time I see West Coast score a goal, I see him. North refused to tackle last season, not cost themselves player of the century. Delete Adelaide and AFL. What are you talking about? Adelaide are better than Port Adelaide. I don't know what you mean, mate. Maybe we should delete Port Adelaide for trying to leave the Sandful. Disgrace. One of the players does like his arse is bleeding because of red paint on his back. That's the 1 PM alarm. Shall I know, you guys? That's a different alarm to the usual one. I don't know why it's different. Why that one's different, to be honest. Pretty sure that one of them has like a different one as well. There's a third one. You'll delete AFL. Port's higher than ladder. Yeah, but higher than ladder doesn't mean better. By that logic, who's the best team changes every week. So still, 75% of you would rather a 20th team. West Coast behind. They're dominating that game. I should do that if I don't expect you to display from a stream in case you're falling asleep. Use my alarm to wake you up. .52 lead to the Eagles. Indeed. I think they've surely won, right? They could just give up the last quarter. Freo will not kick straight enough anyway. They could just literally just sit down the rest of the game. I'm looking forward to Jesse's video on this. He's gonna be very happy with this. He was very happy with what's that? Was the game they won last week. He's gonna be ecstatic with this one. Not only did they beat their Western Derby rivals, they smashed them. Another goal. 30 seconds on the clock. It's now 58 points. It's a mauling. Absolute mauling. Nice. So I'll be live tomorrow for tipping video, hopefully. I'm trying to see if I can wake up and watch the Chinese F1 race, but it's at like 8 AM. If I can't do that, then I'll do a tipping video. Hopefully. If I don't oversleep, because I had lack of sleep last night. Post for Geelong. Meanwhile, a chance for the West Coast Eagles after the siren. It's a long range kick outside the 50, but it looks good. It looks great. Everything's working for them today. My word, 64 points. Oh my days. I'm going to put the audio on and rewatch that set shot. I'm going to rewatch that set shot from West Coast. I expected more of a roar when West Coast scored that. I was disappointed a bit about that. Kick 3 out of the league. At this point, you might have to. As Jay would say, stop the damn match. By God! By God! Stop the damn match. Ravinia's real name is Justin. Says who? A used friend. Apparently, according to Ethan, Ravinia's real name is Justin. Is this what he mean by it come from my subscribers if I swore? Is he now doxing them? Like, what's going on? What's happening? .3:55 on the clock. The last quarter in the other game will start before this game ends. Geelong Cats, next 4 games. Carlton, Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Gold Coast. First to MCG, third at GMHBA, and then Gold Coast at TO. Geelong v Port early at GMHBA, that's a pretty big game as well. They'll surely beat Port in that game. Captain Obvious again over here. You can't win a game with 4 goals, 13 behinds. Everybody knows this. What are you off your head? Do you think people in this chat don't watch AFL? What on earth? It's quite clear he's Zenith. He's the same person. And definitely bloody... what he's doing is he's got ChatGPT. He's got the premium one as well. He's paid for ChatGPT. And then he decided to just ask ChatGPT to write messages for me. And then he just copies and pastes ChatGPT's comment. Has Mars fallen asleep? Again. This is because of the West Coast game. It was 3/4 time. I just hit the mic. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to hit the mic. I didn't do it on purpose. That comment was more obvious than Max Verstappen winning a sprint race today. Yes, El Paso. That's what I mean. Welcome to the stream. You do realize Hunter's game won with less Less than 4 goals, yeah, but not in the modern day, mate. Nah, it's not pure you talking, mate. You're asking ChatGPT and you're commenting. And it's not the free version either, because you need the new version to get like um, newer comments, newer statistics. Essendon on the lowest percentage in the top 12. I'm just saying. Said to point that out. I just seen a ladder of the percentages. Check the 1897 season scores. 1897. You know how long that is? It's very long. Arsenal was 11 years old in 1897. So was Coca-Cola. Delete St Kilda. Maybe. 1 minute to go. I like how we had constant footy for 3 hours today. Like there's always something going on. I basically watched a 5-quarter game. Watched 8 quarters and 5 quarters of time. And it's been constant. One goes into the break, the other one is playing already. 27 seconds in the Brisbane game. 19 minutes 05 in the West Coast game. Fremantle have a low percentage than you. Yeah, they might actually, at this rate. Almost a mark for the Eagles again. I love the Eagles are really like putting a lot of pressure on. Like they want more goals. It's good to see. There's a siren. The Cats win. I need to rewatch that because they said something at the end of the siren. The Cats start 6-0 for the first time since 2013. Making statements. I also need the toilet. I did drink a litre of water while streaming, so that actually makes a lot of sense. I'll be back. Freo get a goal. Yay. just hit the mic again for flip's sake. If you didn't know, this is how my mic is set up. It's I've got a metal. Is it metal? I got an arm screwed onto the table. It's like it's tightened on, and it holds up the mic. I just taken it off. I've just broken it, guys. I've just broken it. I've ripped it off the table. I ripped it off the table. Let me mount this back in. I apologize. Flipping, the screw was loose. It wasn't tightened enough. Clearly, I was like, "What on earth? What have I done?" Okay, there you go. So like, my mic is like elevated next to me, so I keep elbowing it sometimes. I can't believe I just ripped it out of the table. How did I do that? Eagles are bad. Yeah, I mean, Freo are worse, so we should remove both of them and make a new WA team. Call them the Rottenest Island Quackers. Merge Freo and West Coast. I suppose a lot of votes has been rigged. No, but 15 votes have been over time though. It was like 6 votes in the last 30 minutes or something like that. Go West Coast! They have 99 points, but Freo ain't one. That makes no sense. I was trying to parody that song. That's the 120 alarm. Oh yeah, that's what, because I used to start work at 2 o'clock, so I used to set an alarm 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, just in case. Just to make sure I caught the train. Just to let me know what time it is. If it's 1:30, start walking fast. If it's 1:35, run to the train station. You could tell I'm not paying attention enough because bloody... Why is it 93 points? I was too focused on the alarm to be like, why is it 93 points? Why is everyone saying Eagles will choke? You're just trying to create drama out of nothing. No one chokes a lead this big in the last quarter. You're free ahead. 140 sprint, yeah. Pretty much. 140 is now or never. 63 points down at 3/4 time. Previous speakers was 45. Now it's 99. What is happening? Let me get this, start this video edit. Blimey, it takes a while to edit this. That works. I can unmute the West Coast game now. Many people want a 20th team, yeah. What does 20th team be? I'm curious about. Vomit after the game as a punishment. Punishment for what? I haven't lost my forfeit. I said I'd do a forfeit. I can't remember what I said now, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened. UK will be so mad in this vlog. There's the 125 alarm. Dude. I actually haven't watched UCAT before, so I'm gonna sub to him. No, I said 100-point margin, not 100 points. One for I became the Flash. Did I? You what? Man's too busy chatting to ChatGPT, he doesn't even pay attention. Here they come again. Another one from Darling. Another one from West Coast. Break my chair after the game. Why would I break this? It costs like triple, like, it costs like £200 or something. Break this chair. Who do you think I am? Let me check how much it costs. Yeah, it was like £200, approximately. And I had to assemble it myself. But to be fair, they've been sending me free parts when it's been broken, so that I appreciate. AFL Legends 0 out of 6. Wow, unbelievable. At least I got one. That's why you asked me to change the first one as well. Who are my tips for tomorrow? Oh, you're asking AFL Legends, sorry. Quick bet on Gold Coast and North. Forgot my password. I can blame the stream for making me change my Paisley port tip. I guess so. Luckily the gauntlet didn't start this week. Should I change from Gold Coast now because they're playing West Coast? But Goka's more competent than Freo anyway. That's the 130. That's a normal alarm. Stream has gone 3 hours now. Why did I have an alarm that has a blaring siren? I once went to Argos and I bought an alarm that was like, it was a big red circle with a big button in the middle and it was like a fire alarm. It was pretty cool. It broke though. What I need is a new alarm every few weeks because eventually I get used to it and I just sleep through it more. Why are you saying start doing punish? I literally said 100 point margin, not 100 point point score. So there's no forfeit. Master's gonna be confused because he can't see who's saying it. But Ethan's trying to get me to do a forfeit, but I've not agreed to any forfeit. But I have agreed to forfeit, but what I agreed to forfeit to is not happening anyway, so I can't. So it doesn't count. So I, this guy's off his head. What's going on? Punish myself when I'm doing tips. I don't know about that one, Chief. I still know my forfeit or tipping J Davis last. I tipped him, yeah, but no one suggested any good forfeits, so. You told me to say I'm a constable on the camera. That's not a good forfeit, mate. Because first of all, it's not true. We'll end that poll at 17 votes. So 71% of you think there should be a 20th team, and not merge two teams and not remove a team. What's happened to the poll? The poll's not there anymore. Oh, there you go. There's the results. No one wants to merge anyone, apparently. Dip a banana in Vegemite and eat it. Well, that's a suggestion. Local man dips banana in Vegemite. This one's quiet because I was on my phone when it happened. No mark for the Eagles there. Looks suspicious in thumbnails. Shorts thumbnails annoy me so much, you know. So when you make the short on your phone, you can set the thumbnail before you press upload. So you get the final screen before upload where you put your details, title of the video, etc. You can change the thumbnail of the short at that point. Once you press upload, you can't change it again. It's like, so when I forget, I'm just like, oh, I forgot. Oh. Like for the serial one I did yesterday, I'm just like, oh, I forgot. Because you can't change it afterwards. When you upload it, you can't change the thumbnail. I'm just like, what is this? Maybe some YouTubers can, big ones, but like, you got to change it when you upload it. Otherwise, it won't work. I'm just like, ah! Of course, Friola's A for Legend not scoring doesn't deserve to win. He was punishing him. didn't work. Never mind. Burger with Nutella punishment. Nutella would taste nice in a burger. What do you mean? That's not a punishment. That's just... I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of sugar. Along with an unhealthy burger on top of it. You saw my video to Jets for sale in Australia. That's cool. Still awesome that I was on TV for that, reviewing biscuits. So I must have been in this one as well. Wait, I'll show you. So I was on TV for that. They said there'd be a second one that was non-Christmas, and I'd be in that one as well. So I assume it's that. I didn't even know this one aired. But yeah, the fact that I was on national TV in the UK was like a really amazing feeling. I was just like, oh, that's cool. Didn't even get paid for it, but it's fine. I had a good time. All I did was review a biscuit on my channel, and it made it onto TV. It's beautiful. It bloody is. It really is bloody beautiful. Why are biscuits called digestives? I actually don't know. But yeah, we have digestives, and we have chocolate digestives. And yeah, I don't know why they're called digestives. In England, we like to... Well, I don't like to do it, but in England, a lot of people like to dip them in tea. It's very famous for dipping in tea. The digestive was first developed in 1839 by two Scottish doctors to aid digestion. The term digestive is derived from the belief that they had antacid properties around the time the biscuit was first introduced due to the use of sodium bicarbonate as an ingredient. The more you know. Nowadays people have it with tea most of the time. The stream has now reached 303 views. I appreciate the support. It is the highest non-tipping video and non-wrestling video in terms of live streaming. The most viewers we had today at one time was 14. 15 actually, 15. At one point there were 15 people here. I'm surprised the polls weren't rigged. It ends at 37, which considering how far Freo were behind, the scoreline does not always reflect. Freo actually got smashed by more than this. I said in my predictions Freo West Coast would beat Fremantle. I said it was guaranteed. Here you go, West Coast fans, you're welcome. You're bloody welcome, mate. I'm looking forward to putting teams on the list. Making an episode at some point this week. Hopefully before the next round, but that's on Wednesday, so that's a pretty quick turnaround. Docker disaster. West Coast W. I can hear the West Coast song already. "300 views, only 6 likes. Come on, guys. You've got to do better than that." And they're here to show you why. The fans are ready singing along. This song's much better than the Freo song, bro. It's not even close. I think I'm gonna end the stream at 3 hours 16 minutes. Doesn't have to be accurate, it can be 60 minutes and 20 seconds. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've had a good time, and I look forward to sharing with you games next week. I don't know if I can do Anzac Eve because I got a job interview when the game starts, but you might see me for the second half last quarter. Who knows? I got to get a bus back from my interview. Anzac Day, it depends if I wake up, but at least do a night game, and then Friday and Saturday we'll do a night game. But yeah, and there'll be tipping stream hopefully tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then probably the day after, but it should be tomorrow. Possibly an F1 stream before that, but 8 AM is a big ask for me. But yeah, I've had a good time today. It's been, apart from Brisbane losing, it's been quite fun today. I was very frustrated with how Brisbane played, but it is what it is. Geelong played well, credit to them. But yeah, it's been a fun time. If they need to go on the list, oh, trust me, they will. Trust me, they will. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'm going to have some delicious salmon in a bit. Very excited about that. And some egg. Oh yes, protein. We need that protein. Then I'm going to go to work. I'm back home at midnight. Hopefully